What's going on with y'all? Y'all know who it is. Let's get right in it.
Gonna learn today.
Why is semen retention so important? Why is it so important? Let me break it down for y'all. When you go on semen retention, when you're retaining your seed, when you're not busting nuts on yourself, when you're not, watching the hub, you're not messing with chicks, playing with cat all day, you start to realize how little value cat, I'm gonna call it cat. We all know what I'm referring to. You realize how little value the cat actually has. When you are not controlled by your sexual desires, by your lust is a thing that can turn a man from a complete monster, a boss, to an insect. You could lose all your money, all your hard-earned workings, everything you built up from the ground up to your sexual desires. How? Steadily chasing women, morphing and forming yourself to her benefit, giving her your money, your time, and your resources. Everything you built, you give to her. And not just one, many of them. And you go down the drain. If you're a young guy, 19, 18, 20, you should be focusing on building yourself up. In your 20s, it's a time for you to stop playing games. It's a time for you to build up your future. So in your 30s, your 40s, you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. What semen retention will do is, it will open your eyes. After not releasing for a set amount of months, say you go 3 months, 4 months, right? 90 days, 120 days. After that period of time, you start to realize you're not missing anything. You're not getting instantly gratified. So what else are you looking for? You're still trying to gratify yourself, right? Get that rush of dopamine from what? From your purpose. You start living and walking in your purpose. You figure out who you are because you're not chasing anymore. When you do semen retention, don't be looking or steadily chase after no girls. Do it as a monk mode, as a mode for you to sit down, figure yourself out. And when you figure yourself out, you start to walk in the path that was designed for you. And when you walk in that path, you start receiving all those blessings. What blessings? You find out what you want to do in life. You figure out your purpose. You get to it. You start fixing up all your flaws. Why? Because on a biological primal level, when your body is not reproducing, when you are not steadily releasing, your brain doesn't know the difference from porn and you actually messing with a girl. Your brain doesn't know the difference. If your brain knew the difference, you wouldn't be releasing when you were in the bathroom with the hub, right? You wouldn't be releasing if your brain knew, hey, we're not giving away our life resources to our right hand, to our left hand. Nah, this ain't it. Your brain doesn't know the difference. At the end of the day, your brain's like, hey, we just reproduced. Whatever we're doing fine. We're gonna stay this way. Lack of motivation. Why? Because your brain is like, we're gonna stay this way. We're good. Hey man, we're doing our job. We're reproducing. We're here to reproduce, and our job is being succeeded. We are done. Check, check, check. Okay, so when you don't do that, when you cut that all off, even when you cut off dealing with women to focus on you, your brain is like, hey, what is going on? Why am I not reproducing? What are we doing? There has to be something about us. What can we do? We gotta get to work. Your body starts working on itself. Your brain starts giving you the mindset to go after greatness in life. You're not going after cat. You're going after greatness. You're going after how to become the highest value male. For what? To become your best version, and as a byproduct, attract the quality of women that you want in your life. Okay, so what happens on a primal biological level when you're not reproducing? When you're not releasing your seed? Your body starts to say, hey, We have some flaws. This is the reason why we're not reproducing. Let's build ourselves up, give us the pheromones, and build ourselves up into the men that other women want on a biological level, guys. So what happens? You start getting motivated to do what? To start working out. You start getting big. You get your muscles up. You get swole, or you lose the weight, and you get your mindset cleared. The fog is lifted, and you're just filled with motivation, testosterone, and masculine. You are biologically, physically showing all the pheromones that other women want. And if you have the discipline to not relapse, to not go in the hub again, to not mess with these chicks, and to actually look for a valuable girl to help along your journey, because you realize at a certain amount of time on this journey that pussy isn't, I said it, that cat isn't valuable. That cat isn't valuable. Okay? It is that release doesn't do anything for your life. It does something for you in that quick moment, that little span of time, but it's not something it can do for your whole duration, right? Or for a good amount. 3 seconds and that's it. What value is that bringing to you? Nothing. You start looking at her qualities, at what she can do to help elevate you, and she can tag along and reap the fruits of your labor too. As a sidekick, a helping hand, that's what you look for. And that's what really matters. You're not getting played. You're not falling into the trap of all these succubuses with all these girls that want nothing to do with you but take your seed from you. Okay, so why is it so important? It's so important because it flips the switch. When you walk into your house at night, your apartment, what do? You turn the light on so you can see. When you're constantly releasing, you're walking into your house and you're not turning on the switch. You're steadily bumping into stuff, dropping vases, stubbing your toes. Hey bro, what's going on? Like, you're lost. Can't find your purpose? Man, you can't even find your way to your room without breaking something. What semen retention does, it opens the light. Oh, I see now. My house is a mess. You see, your house is a mess. What do? Hey, let me pick up this bag, put it over here. Let me start rearranging my stuff, fixing my stuff. There we go. My house is looking good now. Go to my room, fix my room up. What are you doing? You're fixing everything because the light is on. The flip has been switched. You are ready to start fixing yourself. Start fixing the interior of your house, your temple, your body. You're fixing the interior because you can see. Man, you could see. You see what's wrong. You see what needs to be fixed. You're not stubbing your toes. You're not steadily walking around in the dark. You see what needs to be fixed. You go after it and you attack it. That's why it's so important. I strongly recommend you guys go on it. Start your journey. Stop relapsing. Come on. Don't you want to become your best version? I know we all do. But do you really want it? There's a difference between saying you want it and you actually wanting it. Because if you want something, you're going to get it no matter what. But if you say, yeah, I do want it, you're not really on it. Guys, this is why semen retention is so important. If you got a question, leave it down below. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope you all enjoyed the video. And see y'all soon.